Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
New information tonight about the murder of a Baltimore comedian at a home in South Haven. The victim has been identified as Reginald Carroll, and the suspect, Tronell Williams, is accused of shooting him multiple times. WREG's Raven Copeland joins us live now. And Raven, the district attorney says the victim and suspect knew each other.
Yeah, that's right, Stephanie. District Attorney Matthew Barton says the victim and the suspect were roommates, and the deadly shooting happened at the home they shared. DA Barton also says the two argued before Williams allegedly shot Carroll multiple times with a shotgun. Now, this is what we also know from the district attorney's office. They say that investigators spent days conducting interviews and gathering evidence before they arrested and charged the suspect. Your news leader has learned Carroll, who was a comedian, was touring with Katt Williams while the suspect served as security for Williams. The DA says the incident did not involve Katt Williams, and he was not there at the time of the shooting. As the investigation continues, the DA has a message for the South Haven community.
This was an incident between two roommates that knew each other. One of them is from California, one of them is from Maryland. This is not an indication that there's a problem in that community or neighborhood. This is not indicative of a violent crime issue in our city.
Now, the suspect in this case, Tronell Williams, also had a court hearing today. WREG is working to find out what came out of it and what's next in this case. We will be sure to update you on air and on WREG.com. Reporting for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, looking to find out more information about that. Thank you, Raven.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell right now. Also, make sure you download Boss Talk 101.app right now. Get it on the Google Play Store, get it wherever, get it on the Apple Store. But let's get into it, guys. You heard what the DA just said. The DA said that's not a dangerous neighborhood. The DA said these two live together as roommates. The DA also said that Katt Williams was not there. Now we got to get into it. OG, you there?
Man, I'm right here. It turns out that Williams is from California. I thought he was from Mississippi.
No, he's from California. It says comedian Reggie Carroll was killed by multiple shots from a 12-gauge shotgun in Southern Haven house he shared with the suspect Tronell Williams with the DeSoto County District Attorney. That DA said that this here happened. He gave his story of what he felt had happened. A lot of people was trying to understand what happened with Katt Williams on this. I think a lot of people are still trying to understand what's going on with Katt Williams on this. I still haven't heard anything where Katt Williams came out, showed any type of remorse or anything concerning this guy's death. I think that right there needs to be pulled up on right now.
What? For what? What did he have to show remorse for two dudes arguing and one getting killed? He ain't got a dog.
What was they arguing about? What was they arguing about? Why was they arguing?
They was arguing about Williams' feet.
Ain't nobody know where you get that off the dark web, because ain't no way. What they arguing for? That's a problem.
Over Katt Williams. They wasn't arguing over Katt Williams.
Something going. These are people who are directly they employed to him, as you well know. What happened with your group of men that you have been catering to? People want to know. Yeah, he was the one taking them around from place to place.
Nowhere.
Yes, he was.
If you work for General Motors and you kill somebody, General Motors is supposed to make a statement.
OG, that's different. These are comedians, and they no, it's not. OG,
this is a business. This is a business.
It doesn't matter. He could have said something. I think that he's still liable. If that house was in his name, he's still liable, and he's going to end up getting a suit over that. You watch what I tell you now.
Oh, so you're not you instigating?
Not instigating. I'm just saying that.
You're instigating.
How am I instigating?
Because now you're putting something else that's never come into evidence. How would they? What is he liable for? That he?
Oh, gee, his name was on that house. His clothing brand on that house. They were down there working for him. This actually happened on the job.
His business name was on that house.
This happened on the job. This is related, job related.
Happened on the job.
That roommates
was not a. They didn't have a show in Mississippi.
Yeah, but they were geared up to go heaven on earth.
You don't know. Was you there? How are you gonna say that?
Because I see this calendar. I see what's about to happen. The calendar show that they dates they have a show.
They don't have. They didn't have a show that day.
Oh, gee. So, okay, so here we go. 12 gauge shotgun. Let's go back to that. How many? Shot him multiple times. It said the police were called to the house of Burton Lane around 6:30 last Wednesday. First responders performed life-saving measures on Carol, who was taken to a hospital. Janelle Williams was at the scene. While both of the victims and suspects were roommates in the house, and had both worked on tour with Katt Williams, Barton said Katt Williams did not own the house. It is owned by a rental company. Okay? This was an incident between two roommates. Hold on. This was an incident between two roommates that knew each other. One of them is from California and one of them is from Maryland. This is not an indication that there is a problem in the community or that neighborhood. This is not indicative of a violent crime issued in our city, he stated. See, Trinell Marcus.
I already know he said that. So what Katt Williams got to do with it?
Well, this is a rental property, but it definitely had that paperwork had his company name on it. The news reported it the day before.
So what? So the house that you got in the country and you rented out somebody and they get killed in that house, so you're whole responsible for it?
It definitely was down there working for it.
So are you held responsible for the house?
Anything that happened on the job is responsible for it.
It's not on the job. That was not the
You
job.
can't say that. They're down. He don't live down there.
Say it.
You can't say that.
Say it. Whenever I did security, whatever I did on my own time was my own time. They were not held responsible. When I was on a detail and I was with the primary, if I left somewhere with the help or with the Nation of Islam and I was sitting, whatever I did, I was responsible for.
Listen, and here's what you gotta understand, OG. Here's what you gotta understand, OG. The woman, the mother, the sisters, the brothers, they all got questions. He never contacted them.
He don't have to. He don't owe them no explanation.
He never contacted them.
For what?
They was down there on his behalf, OG.
But nobody on his behalf. They was getting paid.
I don't know what two grown men would get that mad at each other living with each other for.
And shot him 5 times with a shotgun.
I don't understand it. Carol was a fellow comedian who had appeared on a Williams show. Who's that? Is you a woman involved in something? This is weird.
It was about Fat Monique.
What? That was like his sister. That was like his sister.
It was whose sister? Somebody was at Fat Monique and they got mad about it, and Reggie said something that
all of that is all lies, OG. That is not true.
Like you lying on Katt Williams.
I just said Katt Williams should. Only thing I said is Katt Williams, even if he was not involved, he still should have reached out to the family and showed some type of remorse. Everybody, you too gangster, OG. You gotta show remorse, man. Them people been working for you for years.
They've been working for me
for years. They've been working over 12 years, 14 years. These men been out there working with Katt Williams, man. Stop it. Man, everybody else spoke up. Red Graham, Monique, all the other comedians. They ain't heard nothing from Katt Williams. That's a problem, man.
Everybody you just mentioned, they was the help.
What?
They was the help.
No, it's a lot of people knew that guy, man. A lot of people knew that guy. R.I.P. to R.I.P. to Reginald Carroll, man. Dope comedian.
I mean, it's a shame that he got killed, but he just talked too much that day.
OG, you don't know if that man talked too much. You just saying something. That man was in that house with that man. I wonder how long they've been living together in that house.
They said they were arguing. Did you hear the white man say they had been arguing?
The white man said it, huh?
The white man said they were arguing prior to him getting shot. And who told that? Fat Monique.
Ain't no Fat Monique told that. This man here probably told him in jail. I tell you what, it's gonna be some more come out on this too, OG.
It ain't nothing coming out of this.
It's gonna be some more come out on this, OG. It's gonna be some more come out on this, OG. It's gonna be something else. Two men in the house just kill each other over what, an argument? When the last time you heard that?
Yesterday.
Bull crap.
I just sent you some information on that right now. You seen the stuff that I sent you earlier, what happened in California, in Compton?
Yeah, but there wasn't no two men living together and got into it. Two men living together got into it and just killed each other, and they was in there by themselves. They was in there by themselves.
They didn't say they was by themselves.
They said Katt wasn't there. For some reason, they identified.
They wasn't by themselves. It was Monique was in.
Ain't nobody said no Monique was in there. You just throwing that in there, OG.
She was in the house.
No, she didn't.
She said Big Bird was in the house too.
No, she wasn't. So if she wasn't in the house, two men in the house, let's just assess this, OG. Two men in the house by themselves. Oh yeah. Two men in the house by themselves decide to kill each other.
Another person was in the house who called 911 after shooting.
Ain't nobody said, where you getting that at? Where the hell you get reading?
The information that the call came from in the house. And when they found dude, he didn't get killed. They either took him outside or he ran outside and died on the curb. He was not in the house. The evidence shows that.
I don't see where you reading that at.
If we show what you don't see, we'd have another Steve.
I don't see where. Hey man, listen. Some things Ray Charles can see when Stevie Wonder point at it, man. I don't see that.
The first reports we got, it shows right here that they found a man outside unresponsive. Not inside, outside unresponsive. We talked about this. Now all of a sudden you got.
Now they got it's couches coming up out that house. It's all kind of stuff in front of the house. They got a lot going on over there at that house, man. A lot going on.
All that stuff out there.
Who put it out there?
Monique.
Boy, man, if you don't stop and leave Monique out of this, she wasn't down there.
She was right there. Kiki, we had just got through talking, and he had such great jokes. Them jokes got him killed. You can't joke with everybody, man. Some people take that all that poking fun and who banging, man. Some people don't take that lightly, and it ended people's life.
OG, this is a comedian who was well known, who basically people loved him. A lot of people spoke out, like Corey Holcomb spoke out. Corey Holcomb spoke out and said that he was a real one. Like he wasn't putting up with no mess and he wasn't kissing no butt. So that's what Corey said.
That's how he got. Yeah, that's why he got killed. He should have kissed some butt.
He wasn't that type of dude. He stood on his own too.
Okay.
Now that the bodyguard of Katt Williams have murdered this young man, 52 years old, gone too soon. It's a crazy story. The DA just wants us to know that his neighborhoods is safe. That's all he cared to tell you. And my neighborhood's safe. Y'all can come back over here and stay. Don't let that be the thing to keep y'all out of here. That's what he was saying.
These damn out of towners come up in Mississippi, M.I. crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. Come back and see us. Take your shoes off, Sutter spell.
Oh, y'all come back now. You hear? You hear?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you now.
See, man, we sick of you monkey shining, man, trying to put this stuff on somebody.
I never said it was Katt. I never said it was Katt.
Yeah, you tried.
I never said it was Katt. I just said he should. I never said it was Katt. I just said he should have reached out to the man's parents or his brother or his cousin. His brother was on the news the other night. You seen that? He want answers. I bet his brother ain't even got a call yet.
I bet you, if his brother wanted some answers, he'd have caught the red eye and went down to Mississippi.
And you heard what that other old boy said, it finna be a damn war.
Well, it ain't started today, did it?
Yeah, it's coming.
The white man just said it was safe in Mississippi.
Well, I'm telling you now, it's about to be some more evidence come out when this boy get to talking. We want to know what that argument was about. Why is y'all two men in the house by themselves arguing with each other?
It wasn't by themselves.
That's what it said. Where the witness at? Where the witness at? Where's the witnesses at? Where's the witnesses at?
What you read? The two witnesses was right.
I ain't seen no witnesses. We need.
Now you seen Big Bird come out and tell me, oh, he was such a like, and me and him.
She was not a witness, OG. She was not a witness.
She was a witness. She ran to the bathroom when the shooting started. You know she a coward.
OG, you tripping, man. You tripping hard when it come down to Monique.
I got my luggage.
Oh, you got your luggage.
Yeah, you don't never take a trip if you ain't got your luggage.
OG, Katt Williams never said sorry. Never said my condolences.
What you gotta say sorry for?
He never said I hate this happened.
Do you know how many other comedians could take that man's place? Not being callous or hard, but you know how many. Soon as he did, he picked another comedian. The show goes on.
Wow. Wow, you said that. You said that, OG. Okay, guys, I guess I'm going to let it go like that. OG pretty much done told his part, but I'm going to say this, guys. I want to first of all say my condolences to Mr. Carroll, Reginald Carroll. He'll truly be missed. The guy was a hell of a comedian from what I'm seeing now. Didn't see him until after he had passed. Seeing a lot of people speak up and say high things about him. My biggest thing is that whoever's connected to him, that they'll, show him some love, man. Y'all go over there and say, get in his comments on his post and his last post and tell him RIP and tell him God be with him and all that good stuff, man. It's just a tough situation to have to bury this young man at such a young age because he got into it with a guy who was 6'5", too tall, 6'8", too tall,
270 pounds.
What? God, and he had to shoot the man 5 times. It don't sound right, OG.
Man, he got a weak chin.
It don't sound. Oh, the 6'8", 200 and what? And he shot the man 5 times.
That's right. If you start, don't stop.
Oh no, OG, this don't seem right. This don't seem right. I just say that much. I don't know why a 6'8", 270-pound man would have to shoot a guy that's barely standing 5'8", and he ain't even no hell of a. I seen a picture of them together. He towering over the man, and he shot him 5 times, OG? That's excessive.
5 times. Man, do you realize the hardest fight I ever had in my life was with a little man? Y'all fight too hard. Got a gang of he was standing versus what's Sammy's name? Man, the big old. I'm sorry, you big old. Wait a minute, calm down, bro. Little people got no reason to live, man.
Man, whatever, bro. Listen, man. Katt Williams a little dude.
Yeah, he ain't got no reason to live either. I'm being little.
Man, guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think, guys. If you're still watching, I don't even know what I talked about last. I'm throwed off about this Katt Williams situation.
Yeah, he trying to get Katt Williams sued.
I don't want Katt Williams. Now, I ain't saying I don't want him sued. If he gets sued, he gets sued. It did happen when they was on the job. They was down there for him. That's the only reason they was down there.
If y'all want to sue anybody, sue Monique. Because she was in it up to her fat neck.
No, she wasn't.
Now you trying to you was such a wholesome.
Man, I'm not. No, it just didn't happen that way. OG, what do you want me to do?
Big old honeydew. Big honeydew. Honey, can I do this? Honey, can I do that?
OG, you love to melt and poke fun at things, but what you ain't gonna do is not recognize. Hey, you not gonna. What you ain't gonna do is not recognize that Katt Williams should have spoke up to Reginald's brothers and his loved ones who've been concerned with him because he was down there with them, and he basically was down there doing a job for Heaven on Earth tour for him and staying in a house that he had his name on. Katt's name was on. He needed to give an explanation.
Katt's name was not on.
Katt's name was on that house. They showed that on the paperwork, man. It's his company. Same thing. It's his company. Same thing. They at work. They was at work. They was at work. Guys, get in the comments. I'm not even gonna talk about this no more, man. Katt Williams gonna be doing comedy again. It's not a hate thing. It's a concern thing. No, he should have reached out to. He should have reached out. He should have reached out.
Don't pay no attention.
Show love. Show love. If somebody been working with you for 16 years, you can't call the people and let them know what's up. I sent him with you. I sent him with you. But it's all good. It's all good, man. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, if you're still watching more about Katt Williams, you should be right here, man. Shout out to all the people that have been following the channel. And like I said, the only concern I had with this was say something to the family. Well, he ain't got to say nothing. No, he don't. But if somebody worked for me for over 10 years, over a decade, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, man, your brother was down here. We were having a good time. Last time I seen him, he had a smile on his face.
We gonna say
last time we seen him, he had a smile on his face.
We gonna say that at the funeral. We ain't doing no.
Hey, guys, don't listen to him. We can say that anytime with the way the social media is.
That when we get to the box.
Listen, man. Boss Talk 101. Don't listen to OG. We can say that before. We don't have to wait. Boss Talk 101, listen. Download the app. Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.